Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Aaron Garza. I am the founder here at Pureline Nutrition Company. Hey guys, so it's Thursday morning, April 25th. We are getting ready to head out to our manufacturing facility in North Carolina where they do all of our Pureline supplements, the majority of them anyway. And we're going to be going out there and just doing some quality control checking, seeing how things look, and kind of getting an idea of how things are looking and forecasting for the next 6 months as far as product purchases, new products that we're coming out with, all that stuff. So I thought it'd be cool to take you along that journey and actually show you that. Getting ready to head out, just getting all the necessities. As you can see, we've got a fresh batch of protein cookies. My wife formerly owned the protein cookie company and actually just sold that business to the Gronkowski brothers, Rob and Chris and all those guys over there. So they're picking that up and it's actually going really well for them. So anyway, yeah, let me get ready. Let me pack up and then we'll keep you updated as we head out to North Carolina. All right, guys, we're heading to the airport, getting ready to go visit our manufacturers. Got Marina munching in the back seat. Long flight out to North Carolina, but we got to do this. Something we do at least every 3 months just to make sure everything is going according to plan. Look at products and new things that we might be coming out with over the next year. So we'll update you as we get there. So up a little early, a little bit jet lag from the flight yesterday, but feeling good. We are headed out to the manufacturing facility today, check on some things. We like to do this every once in a while just to make sure that the integrity of our brand's products are being kept to a standard that we approve of. So we will be checking on BCAAs today, a little bit of fat burners, and we'll also be testing out some new stuff that we're going to be coming out with soon. So here we go. Okay guys, today we're here at a manufacturing facility in North Carolina, and what I'm going to kind of do is show you a little bit of behind the scenes, how Pureline works, how we get our products, how we actually manufacture them, the whole idea, just a basic step-by-step protocol that is followed when a product is manufactured, or how Pureline products are manufactured. First thing that happens is we get everything in terms of our raw ingredients. They come through here from all over the world, and then once those raw ingredients are brought into the intake area, samples of each ingredient is taken. These samples look something like this, and we've got, like, say, citrulline and instant branched chain amino acids. All of these are sent off for inspection. We send these off to an outside lab, and what that lab does is it tests them. It tests them for microbials, bacteria, anything that could be harmful to people, and it also does a test to make sure and ensure that the ingredient that's supposed to be in the product is in the product. So for example, branched chain amino acids, citrulline, caffeine, tryptophan, all of these are from lots that we send out to ensure that they are indeed what they say they are, in the right amounts, the right doses, and they're completely safe. So that's the first step. Okay, so once we get everything in, all of our raw materials, whether they're aminos, branched chains, glutamines, whatever that stuff is, we bring them to what we call a quarantine area. This quarantine area essentially holds the product until we can do one of three things, or we can verify one of three things. Number one, we send it off to our outside lab and make sure that the ingredient is safe, that it doesn't have any microbials, and that it is what it's supposed to be. If that happens, it gets a quality control approved stuck on the package. If not, it gets a quality control rejected and we send it back. Now, while we're waiting for this entire process to go on, and before we mix it with the rest of the raw materials, we put a quality hold on everything. So right now, everything is on quality hold. And that's how we verify and check to make sure that all the materials that are supposed to be in the products are exactly what they say they are. Okay, so once we take everything out of quality control and it has been approved, we put it here on the shelves under quality control approval. So we know that everything has been tested and is exactly what it's supposed to be. From here, what we'll do is we'll put together a formula. Let's say our branched chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, valine, glutamine, creatine, whatever that particular Pureline formula entails, we put everything on a pallet and we get it ready to take to blending, or we put it on a VMEG machine, sift everything really well and make it a homogeneous product. then from there we take it to labeling and packaging and get it ready to be shipped out to our warehouse in San Antonio, where we can then ship it to our stores all over Texas or directly to you, our Pureline customer. This is our bottle storage area. Before we take all the raw ingredients to go to blending and to make sure they get blended correctly, we have to pick the right bottle. So as you can see here, we have thousands and thousands of bottles just sitting here. For example, we may use something like this for a glutamine product. It's essentially a bottle that we're going to take over about a 500 to 1,000 units of time, and then we're going to go and take it into our blending area where we can blend stuff, get it capped up, get it ready to ship out to all our stores. Once we pick the raw material, then we can decide whether it's going to go in encapsulation. In other words, are we going to make it into our capsules like a T-Drive or a Remedy-X or a Myodraw product, or are we going to go and put it into a branched chain amino acid powder, a pre-workout or recovery powder? And what happens at that point is we decide which direction to go. So what I'm going to show you here is the encapsulation unit. Essentially with the encapsulation unit, we put all the raw materials into the encapsulator, an automatic encapsulator. It encapsulates it for us, does everything we need to do, polishes out, weighs each individual capsule to make sure exactly the right dosage is in each capsule, and spits it out so we can then take it to bottling. This is our blending area. So if we have a product like a powder, like a pre-workout or recovery powder, we essentially bring all the ingredients over here. This is a holding area where we take all of our raw materials, we weigh them out, make sure the dosages are exactly correct, we log everything in into a standard operating procedure, we make sure everything is 100% on the money in terms of the dosage, and then we put in what's called a big VMEG blender. This is our VMEG, it's going right now. Essentially what it's doing is it's taking all of the ingredients and it's sifting them together. It's just making it one homogeneous product. So you've got a product that comes out completely mixed, stable, ready to ingest, to give you the best results possible. Okay, so once everything is blended together and either put into a capsule or put into the V blender and then made into a powder, it comes into here where we actually have everything ready to go, filled up in a powder form, in a bottle, and we basically run it through a labeling machine. Once the labeling is done, we quality control check that. We take a few out, make sure everything looks good, make sure the product meets specs that it's supposed to meet. And then we box it up and we send it to our warehouse in San Antonio or to some of our stores out in Texas. And from there, you know, we can ship it all over the world. Okay, so I'm here with Jay, and Jay is our manufacturing partner. He's the one that basically puts everything together, makes sure everything is exactly as it should be in a Pureline product. And so Jay, tell me a little bit about how our quality is ensured in each product. I guess how the customer knows that everything that they're taking is actually what's in the bottle.
Yeah. So according to current good manufacturing practices, you're supposed to have traceability, and that's the biggest thing the FDA wants. So we have over 100 standard operating procedures that basically follow every step of the manufacturing process. You want to have everything signed off. You just want redundancy as a big key for the FDA.
I noticed throughout the day that as I was watching some of our products being made that they would take a few samples here and there. What's that about exactly? How does that pertain to keeping the quality ensured?
Yeah. So throughout the manufacturing process, you want to take samples just to make sure that the product, the correct count is in the product, the correct net weight is in the product. You just want to make sure that you're checking every 10 to 15 minutes to ensure that the product is exactly as specified by the customer. Got it.
As far as from a safety standpoint, I noticed that when everything comes in, the raw materials are sent to an outside lab, and that's to check what?
So we do micro testing and FTIR testing to make sure the ingredient is what it is. We actually send out every raw ingredient to a third-party lab to make sure that they test for all bacteria, heavy metals, and also the identity of the product.
Great. So yeah, that's actually how we do it. We make sure everything is going according to GMP standards. We have everything in standard operating procedures, and we ensure that whatever our clients are buying is exactly what they should be getting. Okay guys, so you saw it all. You saw how we brought the product in, our raw materials, how we quarantined them. We made sure that everything meets quality control standards. We picked our bottles. We sent it off to either the V blender or the encapsulation machine
to make a Pureline product that's good for you and that's going to help you achieve your results. And here's the end result. You know, Crank V2. This is actually a rocket pop flavor. It's brand new, something we're coming out with in the next week. And from here, what we do is I get on this little forklift here. I make sure and get all the pallets ready, and I drive them myself to the truck. And then I get in the truck and I drive it myself to San Antonio. I'm just kidding. But no, we actually get everything shipped out to our San Antonio warehouse from here. And from there, we ship to all our internet orders, our retail locations, anywhere across the world that may need Pureline products. Guys, I want to thank you for tuning into these videos. If you have any questions, you can always email us at info@thepureline.com, or you can just visit our website, www.thepureline.com, or call us at 1-800-632-1402. Hope you're having a great one, guys. We will talk to you soon.